All right, team, today I want to introduce you to salmon and papillote. We take some really wonderful vegetables, put the salmon right on top, sprinkle it, maybe a pat of butter. Let's get in the action. We're hanging out here at my good friend's farm at Wooden Nickel Farm with Shannon and Matt. And Shannon was so nice, she walked us around. It's the end of the season, so she was like, let's pick some shishitos and check out these cool little eggplants. And we got some different vegetables and herbs anyways. So we've got some really fun ingredients to put underneath our salmon that we're gonna steam everything up with. Let's start with this little eggplant. And I'm gonna take my peeler and just go right on top. We don't need a whole lot of each vegetable. I just want a nice assortment of different flavors and profiles. Flavor profiles, colors, textures. So we'll put this little pile of eggplant over here. Next, let's go with some carrot, some ribbons of carrot. When it comes to doing the shishito peppers, I'm going to use my knife and just slice. If seeds offend you, take them out. I say eat like a local, but I get it. And you can hand tear these if you want to. The idea is to make sure that everything, depending on its fiber, is going to cook the same as everything else. So the more fibrous it is, the thinner it has to be. These little wonderful tomatoes, we'll just slice in half so we can get some of that juice out of them, and they'll help create the sauce. Mushrooms. Let's get a little heat in there. I saw these little jalapeños, and we don't need much. That'll work. I like these little peppers. Nathan, did you even hear what Shannon said?
Oh yeah, there's little mini sweets.
Yeah, mini sweets. Use a little lemon juice here in a little bit. And so this is a nice little, I do have a little bit of garlic I wanted to add. Keep the dill over here, a bit of rosemary. I'm loving looking at this little pile of vegetables. It's a celebration of the season, you know, everything's on its way out. It's nice to have one more trip to the garden to celebrate everything. Got these thin slices of lemon. I think will be fun and kind of brighten everything up. Now we have to make the actual parchment piece. So let me show you. We take a piece of parchment, fold it in half. We're gonna cut a heart shape out. Play in the wind, of course. So starting on the side that we folded, we're gonna come up and arc our way down. So coming up, and this just makes it easier to crimp in the end. I'll show you. A little arts and crafts with Chef Eric today. This is great. Could be a new show. All right. And not so much a heart. Okay. I should have had my 6-year-old here to help me out. But for what we're doing, I think this is gonna be a-okay. So we're gonna take, this is gonna be our bottom half, and this is gonna be our top half, and we'll take a little bit of this butter. Get it on your hands, that's okay. And spread it on the bottom, spread it on the top. And let's get some of our vegetables right in there. Make sure you're leaving space around the edges. Get a little smattering of all those vegetables. Oh yeah. Some of that eggplant. A little bit of that rosemary, a little bit of that dill. And before we top with the salmon, we need to make sure and season our vegetables. So, toss. Kvaroy Arctic Salmon right on top. Touch more seasoning. Knock of butter. And let's add one of those slices. Let's do the thin slice of lemon right on top. Bit of lemon juice. Ah, this is so much fun. And I like to put a little splash of crisp white wine in there as well, just a touch. Now fold that top over. and we're gonna crimp. Notice right here where that heart started, we're just gonna crimp, 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 making a little pouch. Look how cool that is. One last little crimp. And the idea here is to keep all of that moisture in. When that white wine and lemon juice start steaming up, we're gonna see this whole thing puff up just a little bit. One last thing we need to do is to put a little bit of butter on the top and bottom of our little pouch here to help it keep from burning. So I love using my hands. We'll just go right on top. You can use olive oil and a paintbrush if you like. And then to get it on the bottom, we just put it right there on the board. And away we go. So if everyone likes the look of this, let's go ahead and put it on. Again, we've got I thought it was 500 degrees, looking up now, we're at 400. So I'm gonna open up my draft door just a bit, open up my control tower just a touch. I've got a cast iron piece sitting right over my natural lump charcoal. I'm just gonna put my Papillote right there. We're gonna close our dome, and look, it's already starting to puff up. We're gonna close our dome and let this roast for about 10 minutes. Now, we don't want to overcook our salmon. We just want to cook it to the point where those vegetables are done, everything's steamed up, and that salmon's at about 130 degrees internal temperature. Again, that's about 10 minutes at this 400 and rising grill. Go for 425 just to be safe. Oh yeah. As soon as I opened it up, I got those aromas of the salmon and the vegetables and the garlic, the white wine. I love the puffiness we got here. And the butter's actually a great indicator to tell us how roasted we are and how well we're doing. So it's been about 10 minutes at this point. I'm gonna close it down, head on inside and get a fork, because I always freaking forget to get a fork when I gotta do the taste. That'll give us that 2 minutes we need to put us at 12 minutes at that 425 degree mark on this beautiful salmon and Papillote. And Papillote. And Papillote? Yes, and Papillote. 12 minutes. Oh yeah. Look how cool that is. The aromas off the bat are so much fun. You can tell how it's puffed up nicely. We can use our nice little pair of scissors and just open from the top. The vegetables look great. The salmon, of course. Flaky as can be. That's gonna be an amazing bite. That's lovely. Team, what a great opportunity to slow things down and take a little pressure off. All right, this Kvaroy Arctic Salmon is going to do good stuff for your body, your soul, and your mind. Sustainable aquaculture at its best, but slow it down, I implore you. There's enough pressure out there. This is a fun way to give your body what it is it needs. Thanks so much. Don't forget, you can get this stuff on Amazon now, shipped direct to your front door. Cheers for joining us, and hope you enjoy the holidays.